Hello and welcome back to Slime Rancher 2, where I'm just doing a shorter stream today, and I'm going to be running around, having a little explore, seeing if I can find any more stuff for my slimes. I think mostly I've got all the slimes I would want for the moment, so I'm not too concerned on that front. I've also got plort collectors. I don't have auto feeders, but they've got food sitting around. So I'm exploring, I'm also waiting for money. I do understand if I go in there I can sleep, I'd get money quicker, but where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in doing that? What I am going to do is I'm going to try and find a whole bunch of these heartbeats, if possible. Because I'm thinking what I'm going to aim to do is... where was it? There he is. Got this guy, you got this guy. We're going to try and investigate the two of them. This one, I don't know what he leads to. This one, I wouldn't have a clue what he leads to. He didn't really block anything off, unless there was a room under him, maybe. Yeah, that is a crystal, that is a rock. The rock one, I believe, wanted the... what you call it? Heartbeats? Is it? I think that's... things that are growing in here. I think it's a heartbeats. I can't remember what the crystal one was. Was it seagulls? Let me check. Yeah, Slimepedia, slimes, crystal, odd onions. Okay, that's going to be a difficult one, but if I just aim to grab a whole bunch of vegetables, I think that's the move. These guys eat vegetables and meat. I think those guys are just meat. Those guys... just vegetables. So I might honestly get rid of all of these pomegranates I've found. They're not really the most useful. What I do also have, however, is I might as well see what you need to craft it. I remember I found a two-way teleporter last time in kind of a snowy region. So how do I make that? So that sounds like it's going to be incredibly useful. Be this? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that anytime too soon. Saber plorts I can save up. Haven't spotted fossils. Lava dust I can make a guess as to where you find that. Diamonds are rare, but they do exist, so that's fine. I should check. How do I make one of these depots? Or a refinery? It's not that hard. I'm gonna make one. I have a feeling that's gonna come in useful. So I can just place that wherever, right? Like in theory, could place it right there. Which, that's kind of pointless. I don't need to do that. But I could, in theory, do that. But also check. Is this going to have anything useful? Does this ever have teleporters or anything? It might. The daily deal... I mean, it has a toy. Favorite for tabbies. You know what? May I actually buy that? I'll buy a toy. There we go. If I pick this up and I drop it into there, they are apparently going to like that toy. So we'll leave into it. Got our puddle slimes apparently just making me plorts down here. I'll not lie. I thought you'd be dead. I thought you'd despawn. I forgot I chucked them away somewhere. I'm immediately getting distracted and not leaving, haven't I? It's fine, it's fine. I guess these guys like the fact there's rain. Maybe because they're part of my area. They just don't want to despawn. I don't know. I don't know. It's been raining for a little while. That is fruit. We don't need fruit. We're looking for vegetables. That would be carrots. I'd ideally be the heartbeats. But I don't know how easy it is to come across that. We're going to follow the main path because we are looking for carrots. We're not going to find them off the beaten path, I don't think. Not too much, anyway. Up here, did we have any more carrots? We did. I believe this was the, yeah, water lettuce was there. Looking way down, just seeing if I can see any carrots. I cannot. Some there, but they're not grown yet, so they'll even be. These look like they're going off. I'm assuming they'll despawn on their own, so I'm just gonna leave it. Still looking for carrots. Not really seeing much in the way of carrots, however. Up here, there's not really anything. Okay, just make my way down and over. That's all good by me. Got chickens. There is potentially stuff down here. Yeah, there we go. Emerald Cypress Cluster. Okay, just some extra trees we can place down. If we ever want to, which... I don't know. We might. We might not. It's not the most useful ever, but it's good to have as an option. You know? Not immediately any carrots behind me. And there, that is fruit that I'm seeing. And not much else. It's not like anything hidden there, no. I could just go straight through there to the rock guy, but I definitely do not have enough food. Hey, Secker! I know I said no stream, but I've changed my mind. Short stream. I knew I'd be starting quite a bit later than usual, so this is going to be like an hour and a half I'll be streaming. But I mean, I am streaming at least, you know? Like, I'm doing something. I wanted to do some gaming. And, why not do a stream? Why not? That is sand. We do not need sand. If it's any consolation, you haven't missed anything yet, Secret. Alright? It's all perfectly fine. You've not missed anything other than me managing the farm. Managed to catch all the dolls. I mean, hell yeah. That sounds very impressive from how you were, like, describing it previously. Because, look, that's meant to be incredibly rare. Spent the whole day. You know, spending a whole day trying to get dolls in a virtual game is kind of depressing, I won't lie. But sure, good on you. Good on you. I don't think I can grab any more carrots now. No. You don't get to put them into like an overflow tank or anything. It's a shame, but it's understandable. What I'm looking for is heartbeats. If I can find them, I would be quite happy. I am, however, very much not finding them currently. I know they exist. I found some in this area already. The question is, where do I find more? I mean, Tar Slime is just not very happy because he spawned into the water. Poor guy. Let's launch myself mildly up. Should be good enough. We're fine. We can make our way over here now. Where is there anything on this side? There very well could be, but I don't have enough jetpack currently. Just wait for it to recharge. Can take you and just like launch you to knock other ones around while I wait. There we go. Because yeah, if I'm looking for heartbeats, this is the vague area where you get the rock slimes, right? So potentially we've got more in here? I mean, I'm seeing vegetables. It's not what I'm after. Did want an odd onion. I'm hearing you. Hello. I feel at home here. When I travelled across the Glass Desert, it was just caves just like this one that gave me shelter and allowed me to survive my trek. Just feeling the walls around me and solid ground beneath my feet gave me all the security I needed to close my eyes and make it through another night. But I can do it without some of it. Like, if I ever smell roasted cactus again, I'm pretty sure I'd barf. I mean, roasted cactus probably isn't the best meal, is it? I don't know how much that has in terms of nutrition. Anyway, just somewhat hastily make my way through. I'm just looking for a small amount of food as I pass through. Ideally, I would find a strange diamond. I know I found one before in this area and I kind of just left it behind. I'm starting to wish I hadn't done that. Okay, we've got plenty of veg for now. We've got our way back just there. We're not going to be using it, but that is where it was. Just having a quick look around. That's carrots there. It's not anything I want. Not anything up here. I mean, we've got a pot. Smash this could have... didn't have anything. There was a chance it did, you know. There was a chance. In fact, this is my way, I believe, to go to my map, into this area. I'm gonna go for this guy first. I think he likes the odd onions. Yeah, just make sure I don't fall. Okay, hello friend. There's, I think, more food down there. I'm gonna quickly go and check. Okay, that's carrots. I think I got close enough to see that. Have your onions, now just eat a bunch of carrots. Got tons of these. Get some more carrots from down here. Another 6. Can we get any more? That's fruit. That one doesn't count. I think there's anything down here, but there might be. Down here, we don't immediately have any more vegetables. This whole area likes to kind of loop in on itself, so I should be able to get back easily enough to the big fella. There we are. Still eating. Is there any food in there? I don't think that cave had it. So I'm gonna say we leave that for now. Up here? Maybe? No, we've got fruit. That's it. Also got a chicken. And there's a heartbeat. I will grab that. Anything up here? There's a little hope for me going up here. I don't think there's anything. Okay. I guess we feed them some heartbeats. I was hoping we didn't have to do that. Because it's kind of inefficient if I want to feed the rock slime as well. Feed him that, I guess. Hunt for a little bit more food. Where would the food live? I mean, is there anything down here? I mean, there's you. Hello. You know, I don't have space for you, so go away for now. Ah, Sin! Good to see you. Only streaming for a shorter while today. I'll be streaming until the usual times, 7 PM my time, I think 2 PM yours. But yeah, you managed to actually come by and catch some, so that's good. It's lovely to see. It's been a while. Your lunch breaks, it's okay. It's all fine in that case. I'm sure they'd understand if you had to take a break just so you could watch some, like, slimes, you know? I think there's worse things people have done during their lunch breaks. Work is slow? Okay, so it's fairly alright then. You're not, like, pressured to get back incredibly quick. Yeah, keep trying to make my way over this. There we go. We are looking for vegetables. That's all I'm searching for. Maybe a diamond if I see one. But mostly vegetables. And you know what? I will take some wax. It's presumably a little harder to come across. Still not seeing any vegetables. They really don't have many of those. Could have it open while you're doing your work. Not really listen to an audiobook. I mean, yeah, audiobooks are chill though. I'd likely be distracting, you know. Little office, family owned? Hell yeah. 12 of you, including members of the family. Okay, so it's like a fairly cozy place then. Why is there like a lava wall? Launching stuff at it didn't do anything. The feeling that has more to do with something yet. I don't know what. Also, I'm assuming I can't suck up the lava. Fair enough. I'm glad you're enjoying your job. It's lovely to hear. Am I here? Hearing like a fancy jingly noise. Like somewhere up there? Is that the sound of the, like, lucky cat one? Maybe. I don't know. You throw water at it. Could be an idea secret. It is one that crossed my mind. However, we don't yet have the ability to get water, sadly. So I'll have to wait for now. I'll have to wait for now. So this guy was here. Might have been. What's the job? Data entry, spend the morning invoicing and entering, afternoon's more data entry. Well, fair. That sounds pretty chill. That sounds like a nice time. Still hearing that jingly noise every now and then. I don't know what it is. Also answer phone calls. Yeah, phone calls kinda suck, but eh, it's fine. I won't tell anyone you don't like that part. Really not finding much in the way of vegetables here, am I? And I do want to try and investigate whatever this is. I mean, presumably, there's something on top, right? I mean, sometimes calling just gets stuff done quicker, I guess. So I'm assuming that's the reason they call. But yeah, it's so much easier just to submit a ticket, wait for something to happen, you know? Who wants to actually talk to someone? And I mean, I think it's a volcano. Not entirely sure. That part's definitely a volcano. I'm not sure about the interior of there. I also don't know if I can get any higher. I'm worried I might not be able to. Most of the police phones at all, and shall say it's been hours. Yeah. I mean, texting and like messaging is so much easier. I do get you. There's nothing up there. Alright. I appreciate the heads up. In which case, try and somewhat carefully fall down. A boom gordo, you eat meat. Okay, that's not something I can do yet. I'll need to come back. And I will bring a plethora of chickens to sacrifice, I guess. Ooh, vegetables. I've been looking for these. Honestly, chuck all of that away. Those pomegranates have not done anything good for me. Company didn't use any AI automation, it's all human. Okay. So even pre-recorded messages are just people talking. That is good. That is good. Because who actually wants to talk to a robot? It's like, I don't want to talk to a person. I'd much rather talk to a person than a robot, given a choice. Why is there a geyser there? It doesn't take you anywhere. Maybe it does take you somewhere, I'm just wrong. I could be wrong. It's a rare occurrence, of course, but it does happen. Use ChatGPT to... yeah, no, I wouldn't be writing policy with ChatGPT. That is an awful idea. Like, if that's something that is potentially going to impact people and the happenings of stuff, don't use an AI. Put some thought and care into it, please. You know? It's never right, use ChatGPT. Contradicts itself. Yeah, now that does not sound good. That really does not. From here, we should hopefully be able to feed our large crystal fella. I'm stuck behind a tree. There we go. I'm no longer stuck behind a tree. What do you mean, so judgment? Yeah, I've heard there's actually lawyers and stuff who, for some reason, get their whole kind of thing for taking into court written up by ChatGPT. Imagine paying a lawyer only for them to not do any work, and instead just give you some AI rubbish that doesn't actually mean anything, you know? Bunch of crystally guys, and some bobo fruit, fair enough. That gets me up here. Is that all? Yeah, I mean, you get a law degree, and you kind of assume, like, you're gonna have to put it to use. Like, if someone's gone and got a degree to be a lawyer, only to then, you know, not use the knowledge from that degree? I don't know, that just seems weird to me. But people do it, because people are lazy. As annoying as it is. Not allowed to save documents on computer, running set for customers, so you can't access it. On a cloud network? Okay. That is... yeah, that is weird. So, how do you attach documents to an email if it's like a cloud document? I guess like a link to Google Drive would work, but it's not practical. In any capacity, that is not practical. Yeah. I like to see emails. That is a weird policy. I don't think they've put any thought into it, have they? They've just said, yeah, vaguely that works, that's good enough. And called it a day. I mean, I guess temporary storage might be acceptable. I don't know. That sounds like a weird workaround. Where like, oh yeah, you could store it, but like computers wipe every day. So it's temporarily stored locally. Right? Like that That would maybe be okay, right? No anything at all. Oh god. It's just so inefficient. Like, I get, of course, you don't need to be 100% efficient in everything, but temporary storage would be fine. Just, like, give a drive on the PC that just deletes itself, and that's where you're allowed to store these documents. It's temporary storage, surely I would have thought would be okay. I guess not. I guess not. Ah, it's him I would like to get. Any more vegetables down here? Not I can see. Only management authorized spaces like a specific Google Drive? Yeah, that is pretty stupid. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not able to really do anything about it, so there's no point worrying, right? Oh, I had just enough. Thank goodness. He's blown up into a geyser, which lets me up here. Is this the only thing up here? Jetpack drive. You know what? That is 100% worth getting up here for. That is worth it. Grab new PDF every time. Because you're not allowed to. It's so weird. Like, I can somewhat understand. Yeah, like, possibly it's private information for customers. Or it's confidential to the company. Sure. But no, that just seems really inefficient. Like, at some point someone has to have mentioned there's a better way, right? Like, surely someone, like, at some point has thought, this is silly. We should do it a different way. We should do this instead. Also, do I want to go back to the snowy island? Probably. Probably I do. I want to do it right now? Maybe, because I've got an option of going down here. I can go up there. Or we've got Boom Slime. I kind of want to do the Boom Slime. What do they like to eat? What tribute am I offering? The Briar Hen. Where do I find you? Is it under resources? Yes. Does it say where it comes from? Not really. Okay. The meeting? Alright, see you in a little bit. Second. See you in a little bit. Hope the meeting goes well. And it's hopefully not just you sitting there not doing anything. Company to create access to. Okay. Handling. You just can't restart documents. Have to find someone else. What on earth? What on earth? If documents are just blank documents that you can grab from the website, you're not allowed to have them stored? Weird. Weird. Yeah. I'll see you in a little while, maybe. See you in a little while, son. Hope work goes well for you. I'm gonna continue doing slime stuff. What have we got around here? Anything I'm seeing? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna go up to probably the teleporter over there. I'm gonna place the resource there that I made. So I think that is a sensible thing to do. We do need more radiant ore, so I am going to grab a little amount of that. Should be able to grab it without any real hassle. Here we are, got a little bit. There's some more over here. Good stuff. We've got more, like, odd onions down there. I don't think I need it right now. I also don't need the heartbeats anymore. I was about to run down and grab them. They're not necessary at this point. We get amber cypress trees. It's just kind of a colour. It's very rumbly. Is that relevant to this? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the map says I'm next to the kind of volcanic area, so it does make sense. Alright, jump down, go into tech mode, and we're going to place a depot. Just here. Oh, does it take time to build? Okay. If it takes time to build, in that case, quickly try and save some slimes. That one's just been launched for miles, apparently. Just grab some pink quartz. There's tons of them around here. I'll chuck these in the depot in a minute. Is that all of them? I could have sworn there was more last time I came through. I guess not. Just continuing to wait for this. I'll be ready in a second. Is that 18 seconds over there, I think I saw? Anything through here that I'd want to grab? I mean, there is the cave area just in here. I don't think there'd be anything, unless I find another strange diamond. Which I am not seeing. So I'm going to say probably not. Although I will, actually, get rid of them. Grab some boom plots. I don't actually have any boom slimes back. So that is worth grabbing. And send these into the binary storage as well, and that should do me pretty well. There we go. 6 of them. That is good enough for me. Let's just launch all of this into the storage, and that should hopefully give me space to grab a whole bunch of chickens, who will sacrifice to appease our large boom slime we came across. Okay, chicken duty. Where are the chickens? Is that one over there? I think it is. You're mine. As are you. As are you. I don't know where you find the briar heads. I'm assuming that I'll find more of them somewhere on this island. But I'm going to go off of the assumption I need like 40 food value total. I don't know if that's true, but it seemed to be more than 30 before, which is what I had tried. Okay, immediately not seeing anything. Just launch all of those guys away. You are a chicken, as are you. Launched up here. There was a chicken nest, but no chickens. I think I'm just gonna have to leave them to do a bit of murder down there. I don't think I can stop them, sadly. Not seeing immediately many chickens about. This area is marked as dangerous. It is not wrong. I'm still hoping I can find some chickens. I know I had seen some around here before. It looks like they've probably been eaten by the anglers. Alright, got a couple in here. I think one, they just jumped off to their own demise. Deciding, no, never mind. They didn't fall in the water. I thought they decided they'd rather not be eaten alive. But, that's fine. We get to sacrifice them instead. That's good. I don't think good's the right word, but I mean, that's what I'm doing. right? Like, we are feeding live animals to these slimes. I'm gonna have to go back this way, seemingly. What's the map say for this area? Not much. Not much. I think I just steadily try and make my way up. It's probably a sensible enough move. Just wait for the energy. Drink water, in fact. There we go. I couldn't make my way up there, so I guess we're gonna have to use this. There we are. Climbing up here, do we have more chickens? That's just slimes down that way. And climbing up, we've only got this cave now, which, in fairness, did actually have chickens before. You still have chickens now? You have a lot of slime kinda fellas who haven't fared the best. So I'm gonna say probably no to the chickens. I don't think they would have survived this. Yeah, we're gonna leave. If there are any chickens, I have decided to forsake them, as I'd rather not stick around in that area that's just full of tars. I think it's sensible. These guys are going to be a little bit of a menace, but I can largely avoid them. Let's use this to get a boost. There we go. Up here, did we have any chickens? We did. Hello. We've also got a yolk slime. Hell yeah. These are actually pretty rare. I believe we've just found some briar hens, which is good. Definitely not got anywhere near as much as we're going to need. But it's something. It's a start. Got you locked. Like one of them just got launched into the ocean. I'll take 3. 3 is good enough. Yeah, briar counts for 2 is what I'm hoping for. So this is currently me with, that'd be 29 food value. So I'm short by about 11, I think. I'm getting the chick, but we're not taking the chick with us. I don't think they eat chicks, do they? There's not anything down below, but there is you up here. Now short by 9. There's a chicken waiting in the lava. I think I got them. Now short by 7. That's pears. We don't need them. We ignore the somewhat worrying music. Just keep a lookout for more chickens. Up here, we don't have any, I don't think, do we? No, we do. Short by 5. That has just spawned some new chickens. Short by 1 chicken, I believe. Can I find another one? Probably. That shouldn't be anything too difficult, right? Stay to the high ground for now. There's a nest down there. That's a chicken. We found one. There we go. I believe, hopefully now, that we have enough food. So let's go see what's actually hidden inside of the volcano. I'm assuming it's just going to be like a big cave. I'm not actually sure. Also, is that a... It's a boom slime. I thought that was a... Is that a fire slime? I think. Ones eat ash. I think it was fire. Yes. Hello, Boom Gordo. Have a delicious meal of a lot of chickens. Like a worrying amount, honestly. Damn, you needed more than 40 worth. Am I like another 10 value short then? Maybe? Is that the fire slimes? Cool. I'll be honest actually, I don't need these guys. You can go back in there for now. I think that guy's probably fine, right? Yeah, he looks okay. I do want to grab some of them eventually. But as of the moment, I don't think I have enough that I can actually burn in order to make these guys worthwhile. Because you do need to incinerate stuff, is the issue with them. Because in order to get ash, you incinerate pretty much anything, I believe. Like, you can't incinerate water, of course, because that doesn't work. And we've got pollen in the air. I don't know what that means. Possibly plants grow quicker or something? Not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna struggle to find any more chickens, I think. Have, however, found you. Have I accessed you before? I think I have, because you're not floating about. In which case, explore over here. Because I don't think I've been on this side searching for my chickens, have I? Down here we do have something. There we go. Magma pool. But I don't know if you could put fire slimes in there and if they'd just be happy. They might, honestly. As a decoration, that is very tempting. So I just place down a decoration and that keeps my fire slimes happy. Just to live in there. That'd be amazing. I've also found an area where I believe I haven't entirely been before. What have I actually got over here? And I'm hearing the sound of something lucky, I believe. I've been hearing it for a while in this area. I really don't know where it is. Okay, can I find any chicken? I've got 6. I'd ideally want another 4 value. I'm not finding another value of 4 anywhere. Big way up to that area, maybe? I'm just searching for the kind of sounds I'm hearing, because I genuinely don't know where they are. It's gonna drive me mad. They likely exist somewhere. I'm not seeing them down there. I'll say the tabby bats do look quite cute. I might do a tabby bat instead of a... I think it's currently tabby angler I've got. That sounds about right. Yeah, do we have chickens here? I don't know if we do, but we do have a pot. That often contains chickens, yeah. Good stuff. We now need another 2 food values, so single briar would actually do it for me, wouldn't they? Can find just a briar hen, I would be quite happy. For now, make sure I'm on there. Way up to this. Any chickens up above? There is a nest. And there is a stony hen. I meant to put both of them down there, but I did get one chicken. There's just a chick hoping for yeah, the best. And one fella. And I can go down here. I'm assuming there's something here? Like down below, possibly? There we go. Is this a chicken? It's not. Display case. Well, that sounds quite fancy. Biggest concern, however. Yeah. No chickens. No chickens. I just need one. I guess if we walk back to the Boom Gordo, maybe another chicken has appeared by now. What if I go by down here? Don't think there was any nests or anything down here. This is like an amphitheatre. Yeah. No poultry to be found. Still not seeing any chickens. If I did, I would have like flown over the water. Yeah. Distinct lack of them currently. Also, something down there. I should grab it. A golden dervish statue, so they exist in this game as well. Not found those yet. Dervish were the ones who burrowed into the ground, I believe. Seems about right. There's a pot down here. This could have a chicken. Is this what I'm after? It's not. Add a bat. Damn it. Okay, take this off. Any chickens respawning? Not that I'm immediately aware of. There's a chick down there. They haven't grown up yet. What's annoying is that one hen I accidentally launched over the side here. They then fell to their death. If I had them, I would be completely fine right now. Not. Never mind, I am seeing a chicken. I was about to say I'm not seeing any chickens, but there's one right here. Goodbye, Briar Hen. Or Stony Hen, sorry. Hello, Briar Hen. That's exactly what we needed. Then, hopefully, we've got enough food now. This is now 50 food value, I believe. $50 looks to be the magic number. That is good. Can I just safely walk in? I can. Gets me a couple of special things. Ember Valley Portal. Okay, one-way travel to Ember Valley. As well as... I found something else, but it's not really showing me. This gate is sealed too, so I must have been the first to enter since it was abandoned. It was here, but I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers. Problem solvers. Okay. Are we problem solvers? Maybe. People who could fix what I found. But once we left the labyrinth and met up, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of the opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered stabilization. Wasn't long before it all collapsed. Yeah, did it all collapse like a cave-in? Oh, what is she on about? And there's a triangle. And... I mean, that's rather ominous down below. I'm assuming it's like a crystal plort or something can maybe redirect the light? Or I need to grab this. No. I'm assuming that's what I light up in that case. That's not an illusory wall. I thought because it was kind of rainbow coloured it might be. It was not. But yeah, I need this light to connect to there. How do you do that? With difficulty, I guess. I'm tempted to drop into there and just see if there's anything below, but I have a feeling that's just death waiting for me down there. I mean, what would be reflective? Can't do anything to, like, pull those metal things. Okay, well, I need to come back to this. At some point, I'll find something that can reflect lasers. Or light. Or something of that nature, at least. What are you floating about? I've read you. Why are you still flapping around like you've got something new to say? Also, strange diamond. I will take this. Is there anything else in here, is there? Don't think so. I mean, that is quite the good mystery to be investigating shortly. But for now, I think we do want to head on back to what should hopefully be like a lot of money from all my guys having been eaten while I'm gone. So back at the ranch, we should have a good few plorts waiting, right? Energy's back. I want to travel on top of this thing. There's something up here I can loot. I would like to have it. That didn't quite work. Okay, I'll go from somewhere higher up, we'll go from here. You know, if I'm headed back anyway, just grab these. Just sell a lot of it. Make our way over to this. There we go. Gem palms. So one of these palm trees. I mean, nice little decoration. I don't know if I'm going to do much in the way of decorating anytime soon, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have. Just be careful of these big fellas. We should be safe enough to avoid them. Yeah, just probably best thing to do is immediately dump this stuff in here, because that saves me a trip down to the basement. That has to be a sensible thing to do. Got another new message, which I'm going to continue to not really care about. This is a lot of chickens. You're an elder, so you get kidnapped immediately. Or I guess elderly napped, probably. This is a lot of food I've just picked up. I don't have enough things that eat meat. Okay. Give all of you a whole bunch of food. Go. Grab all of this. These guys will now be happy. There we go. You somehow have escaped. How did you do that? Ah, we haven't put a lid on the top of this cage, have we? Or corral, sorry. No, we do have an air net, never mind. You guys are supposed to be pretty chill. I don't appreciate you escaping. Maybe I need to remove your toy. I'll give it to someone who's a bit less jumpy. These guys can have it. Puddles seem to have given me quite a lot of quartz. That's good. Is that 16 in all? How long was I away for him to give me 16? They're quite slow to do so. I'm looking at the stream time, it's been maybe 50 minutes. It's longer than I meant it to be. Yeah, sell all of that. Okay, go around managing the ranch briefly. Be nice once I'm able to actually set up the like bee drones. Can't remember what they're called. Quantum drones? Nah, that's not right, is it? Yeah, bees who get to like automate your farm. It'd be lovely once I'm able to actually set that up. To activate you, we'll come back in a second. Just grab them. I think they're about done with all of this business, with eating and making floats. Let's grab all of this. Grab all of this. Immediately eaten and produced more floats. Damn. It has to be enough now, right? There we go. Send you in. You sell for quite a lot. You apparently sell for a decent amount too today. Then over here. Okay, make sure everything is collected on each of these. Yeah, this one, we can get 30 of each, so we're not going to get a full empty. You can't put stuff back in, fair enough. Got 30 of those. I'll take all of this as well while we're at it. I think we've got the capital to actually set up a new part of the ranch now if you want. Question is, which section do I want to expand into? So I've not given this any thought whatsoever. I mean, I'm sure one of them is better than others, right? Like, the cave would let me get phosphorus, which do sell for decent bits. I think it's a cave anyway, right? Up there? That's not a cave. Is this a cave? Maybe. One of these is going to be a cave, I'm sure. Scott. See, I think cave is likely a sensible move. But if I start expanding much more, I'm going to need these drones. So I kind of want to like automate things if I can. So as it is, this is doing very well. Like, we've got all the stuff we need for all of the slimes we own. This, the den. Refuge from the sun. Yeah, this is what I want. I'm gonna go for a cave first. What do I want to do in the cave? I mean, definitely phosphor. Phosphor slimes are, yeah, they're gonna live here. We've also got, apparently, a way through to this section, which is the dig site. Okay. I mean, this has unlocked me 5 spaces. I think any of these expansions would have. That one, curiously, only gets me 4 spaces. But it comes with a little pond. Which means, I guess you could put the puddle slimes in there. Not able to get it yet. But, not curious. All curious if I'd be able to just put the slimes in there. There's more cave down here. Does this really lead to much? It takes me over here, which does get me something. A veggie flag. Okay. Sure? Maybe? Could be useful. Unless I can mark my farm plots more obviously than just the console you need to walk up to. I don't know, I'm not convinced. Is there anything here? Give me a bit of a fright there, Tuna, but good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. think I've seen you since the 12-hour stream, if I'm remembering right. Also, I swear I see something up there on the mushroom. Yeah, there's a little drone up there. Sure, I can parkour my way around easily enough. Hello. On mushrooms, my first love. I still remember the day Mum told me that they aren't actually plants. I couldn't believe it. After I got my field guide, I would always sneak into the forest with Grandma's old suitcase and collect as many as I could. When she found out, Mum was so upset. But I think she was more upset about Grandma's suitcase than anything else. I didn't know it was special to her. So that's not useful to me, but it's interesting kind of backstory to the character. Because, yeah, they don't often talk about their parents, do they? From the logs we've seen. Yeah, first thing to check. I'm gonna want to get a phosphor slime. Like, phosphor ringtail could look kinda cool. Because these guys glow. These guys go invisible. So I'm curious how that works. Cuberries are easy enough to do. Ringtails will eat anything, so we do want them mixed with something. I'm tempted to get a fire slime inside. I don't know if we should get a fire slime. I do want a boom. I do want a bat. Those are on the list. So I think those two and these two is what I do. Meaning I want my pomegranates, I want my cuberries. My main concern? Fruits and vegetables might grow slower over there due to, you know, not having sunlight. I don't know if that's a thing in the game, but it might be. Regardless, I know for certain 3 things I'm definitely going to want. Which is a corral. I want 2 corrals down here. Probably easiest, I'm going to be cleaning plorts later, yeah. Build a corral. We can upgrade it in a second. 2 corrals. And honestly, we can just afford the gardens. I'm doing cuberries, I'll be doing pomegranates. I could make this give more crops and grow quicker. Could be an idea. Could be an idea. I think for now, we should be okay. I just give this high walls, give it an air net, give it a plort collector, just because it's a bit easier for me. And over here, do the same. I should have it about enough. Yeah, there we go. Bat now lets me have phosphor slimes, as well as bats, who I believe both of which fly. They both fly. Do I want a phosphor bat? Could be fun. Nah. Phosphor ringtail. Phosphor ringtail is what I'm going to do. These guys are still doing fine. Lots of times. I've got obligations after this stream, which I need to get to. I've got plans to do games with people. But for now, I'm fine. I don't know what time it is. It's... down the bottom right, it says. It's not night time, meaning no phosphors yet. I believe phosphors show up pretty much anywhere. However, all I need is phosphor plorts. I don't necessarily need the phosphor slimes themselves. Because, yeah, I don't actually need both creatures that I'm wanting to mix together. I just need one copy of the creature and then something else. If I'm going to be trying to get boom plorts, potentially, do just grab these. There's one more there. Good stuff. think just go straight for... Yeah, probably the volcano-ish cave is where I'm going to get most of my things after. Lots of carrots down there, we'll leave them be. Just disrupt the local wildlife by doing that, it's always fun. You're a rock slime. I was wondering what you were for a second, but no, it's chill. We know what that is. Down here, we should have ringtail. Right? They are a little on the rarer side. They should exist. Hearing jingly noises as if there's a fancy lucky slime nearby, but I'm not seeing it. The ringtails not live here today? It's a radiant ore maybe making that noise. It might be. I'll like chuck this into the refinery for now. Yeah, I'm not seeing the ringtails today, which is interesting. I think the ringtails can live up there as well. What makes them appear? Some trouble. Okay. They seem to appear at night, is what I'm understanding from that entry. So they always disappear come the morning. Which means as the sun is currently setting now, we are fine to run into here. We can get the other slimes first. There are my boom slimes. Here are my bat slimes. Good stuff. And one more bat, ideally. I'm sure I'll find one somewhere. There we go. Whole bunch of them. As long as I have a handful of boom plorts, I am now happy. So I don't need many. As long as I have at least one, they can always make me more. I don't think there are any more for now. Yeah, just more chickens. That's fine. I'll go up to this. So it's becoming night time now. We want to be out this side, I believe. Right? Because there could be ringtails anywhere. Could be phosphor anywhere. I think I see phosphor down there. So I will catch a phosphor. One is fine for now. Can find others later. Well, this phosphor war goes in this cave. It might be easier just feeding them. We'll need to see. I'll need to see about that. For now, I'm not seeing any more phosphors. Are there any ringtail? There ought to be. I've seen them a whole bunch in the past. Are we just not here now? Unless they're Rose Ringtail, or you're Tabby. Not seeing any down there. Are there any over this way? I mean, there's tar. I'll try and get rid of them. There we go. I think you've bounced back and haven't you? Off you go. No ringtails? Apparently not. Apparently not. If I head up here though. Keep searching. So I know I found ringtails in a few places in this section. That's a golden pot, I think. That's the lucky one. Silky sand. Lava dust I do actually need. The rest of this I can leave. Although one lava dust isn't going to do much. If I find a ringtail, I am just going to take that. Going down there isn't going to help. I should go up, shouldn't I? So I feel like I've seen a ringtail statue up here before. No. So I'm mistaken? I seem to have been. Well, if we're not here, that kind of puts a spanner in the works, doesn't it now? Definitely seen them down in this area a few times. So I kind of assumed they would continue to appear down here. I'm not seeing any of the statues. Not yet. And I can definitely find phosphors. That is definitely doable. Let's put that into there. Yeah, not seeing any. I'm gonna keep an eye out as I run back, but I am doubtful at this point. Yeah, none of you are ringtails. That's a drone. I thought that was a phosphor slime for a second. It's not, so we are fine. I don't know if fall damage is a thing in this. I'm assuming fall damage is a thing. I don't actually know. You're the last one I need are phosphors. That's good. Yeah, no ringtail. It's a bit weird. What about over here? Anything on this side? Not that I'm seeing. How have I ever seen there's a small ledge? You have something for me down here? You do. There's a locked door. How do you unlock this door? Implies there's a statue nearby. There's various statues down there. Not seeing anything on the outer edge of that. Where is there a statue to fill? I've very much gotten distracted from what I was doing. I was hoping to find ringtails, but I'll find one another time. Let's chill. I'm just curious about this for now. Would it be higher up? It's very secretive, this, isn't it? Why is there no obvious statue anywhere? Unless it's the way out. Maybe. It's unlikely. I mean, is there something up here? Not that I'm seeing. Now that feels dangerous and slippery, as if I am not meant to be up here. I don't think I've seen any spot that would work. I mean, down here there's a bit of grass, which implies maybe I'm meant to stand here and do something. seeing that something in question. From here, I'm also not seeing anything. I mean, if it's just down here. There wasn't anything off to the side, was there? No. Ah, up there. We want a bat. Got it. I can do that in a bit. That shouldn't be anything too troublesome. But I could do that just now. Although that being said, I do kind of want to find a pomegranate if possible. Yeah, pomegranate might be the better move. For the moment, I am still keeping an eye out for you, my friend. Found one. I'm happy. I think with that, I'm actually going to make my way back. I should be safe to get rid of this guy. So you can be freed, Phosphor Slime. Off you go. Live your best life. Or don't. It's up to you, really. Does that put me? Trying to figure out. It's cave here. Yeah, cave is here. So if I run in, I think, yeah, Phosphor and Ringtail, you live in there. Bats, you live in here. Because if I'm going to make these boom bat slimes, I'd rather stay away from them, and I'm going to run past this one more often. Oh. Mostly drone. Quantum components? Is that my... Can I make my bee drones now? Is that what I was looking for? Because if so, that's really good. Like, that is amazing to have found that. More importantly though, these guys want fruit. Do I actually have fruit currently? Don't think so. Do honestly need to smash these eggs, don't I? Get some quartz. There we go. I have far too many chickens. This is not an ideal number of chickens. I'll not lie, this is a bit much. If I just feed you guys quick. Wrong guys, isn't it? You're not meat eaters. Yeah, you eat vegetables. Yeah, fed you the wrong thing. Sorry, friends. You're a bit of a pain to actually get into. But we're salvaging the chickens. I think that's it. Yeah, you guys, you want the food. There we are. Puzzle slime looks to be doing well. I might as well grab your quartz as I pass by. Love the puzzle slimes. They are one of my favourite, I think. Yeah, just dump all of this into here. And you want to find some pogo fruit, I think we do for now. I also want Q-berries. I should be able to find them in this area. And yeah, that should pretty much be it for the moment. Just checking the time again. You know, I've got time. Like 10 minutes. I can grab probably Q-berries and the pomegranates without too much bother. I was worried that the slimes back home are going to be getting a little antsy. Because I am mildly starving them currently. Only mildly, of course. Okay, up here. Berries. I should have honestly grabbed on my way here, shouldn't I? Yeah, because I don't think they grow in this area. I think they only grow back here. So I'll put it on back. Berries. Where do you live? I think there was some up here. Trying to remember, it's been a while since I grabbed any. Is it not up there? Is it down here somewhere? I know it's like a slightly raised area. Over here maybe? There we go. Found some. That's all good. In fact, we've now got Q-berries, just pomegranates, and I think that's us. Grab some jellystone, because I do think we need some of this as well. That's more Q-berry there. Just the one. Jellystone down here. Dump this off on our way over towards the pomegranates. I'm thinking actually we can't do that. Pomegranates are in a different direction to where we're going to be going, I think. Although that's only if I take the quicker path. Regardless, I should have enough space, so this is fine. That's just heartbeats. That's not anything I need. Guys aren't anything special. Here's what I'm after. Pomegranates. 5 ought to be plenty, honestly. Well, let's see if we can grab a few more. Stockpile is never gonna hurt. Way around. Probably make a bit of a shortcut up to there. No. No, I can't. Damn it. Let's do that again. That's fine. I forgot there was just a pit of death down. We are more than fine. We can just make it run again. It's not really much of a hassle, honestly. Grab some more jellystone. So again, I do think I need some. Can't remember what for. But some part of me is saying I want to grab this currently. Like use it earlier for the resource depot, maybe? Because if so, that is probably a fairly useful thing to have it for. Or the refinery link, sorry. Try and get those Q-berries again. They existed just over this way. There we are. Just enough to set up a farm, so one is enough for now. Although, that tree is extra. 7 is more than enough. That's actually a really good amount. Pomegranates again should be simply enough gotten. I've walked around here. Can I just climb this by foot? I can't. Honestly, rather than going the longer way around, if I can just get my pomegranates in here, I just will do that and then leave. I don't need to be greedy. This does not seem to have any pomegranates for me this time. That is a shame. I think I know a good spot where you can find some more, however. Let's fly over this. Here we are. Don't fly over that hole. That hole is a bit dangerous. And I'd rather not die again. Even if I don't have anything valuable, it's just annoying, yeah. Yeah, from here... I think up there did have stuff, but down here should work as well. So I can get back up there easily now. I think just up here. And we've got a pomegranate tree, or a couple, up in this area. Was it this one? Yes, but they're a bit small currently. There's one, never mind, that expired because it was too old. That is a shame. I think I can get over the top of this. We should be able to find another pomegranate tree. Get up to here. Probably stand on top of this, right? Yes. Doesn't feel the safest of spots, but I think I can now go over to there. And then down here. There we go. 5 is plenty. Do I get any more? Yes, there's one there. That's a perfect time. Just grab those. It's a batty floor. I actually have a plan for that immediately, so that's good. These guys being a little bit of a mess, but I will just grab all of their stuff. Yeah, from here now I just want to go back. Batty plort. I can open the door I found next to the teleporter out. And then we can leave. I could just leave by going down there, but nah, there's a fun in that. There's something I found I want to explore and see what it actually is. Because yeah, that was a very well hidden door, all in all. I very much don't need to be taking quite such a high road, but I mean, you know, let's just jump down. There we go. I'm fairly certain fall damage isn't a thing in this. But, yeah. Jump down. What's in here? It's probably something decent that can upgrade components. Storage cell. That is definitely good. Yeah, that's worth it. Into here we go. And yeah, we'll just run back now. Should be quick enough. So yeah, the 2 farms should be set up. the... Yeah, slimes should be accounted for. I think that's us. We've got a little bit of excess money, so I might add some upgrades to the farms. Or like the coop as well, perhaps. And that should, I think, be fine. There's a whole lot of stuff here to grab. I think that's because I died. Time kind of passed by rather quickly. Yes, Q-berries. Are they asleep? Okay, guess we'll leave them be. You guys are also asleep. Do the rest of those as well. Q-berry, pomegranates. That should do. Would I want to add sprinklers to these? Possibly? I don't know. I think we should be fine. The chickens are doing more than okay in there. High walls could be useful. Do I want them to grow quicker? I don't know. High walls, I think, are going to be worth it. I mean, they are starting to escape. We'd rather they didn't. It's gonna feed all the pets. By pets, I mean the... like, the slimes. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff in the market. I think that should be us for the day. Give these guys some extra feeding. Might be asleep, but they're also hungry. So they'll quite happily munch on that. They still have their chickens. These guys, a whole bunch of plorts. Other puddle slimes. They're just no effort at all to look after them. They just do their own thing. They're great. Grab all of this. More than enough to feed you guys. We could actually do with taking some of these out and selling them, couldn't we? Alright. Some of my slimes singing, just I think they were. Is that the... like, tabby mix slimes? Just because, I mean, I gave them a toy they enjoy. It's also occurred to me, I don't have a rock slime, do I? I don't have anything for rock plorts. I should possibly do that. Wait, no, these are rock plorts. Sorry, I thought those were crystal and something else. But no, that's crystal and rock. That is fine. We're chilling in that front. Grab a whole bunch of those. Grab a whole bunch of you. Need to make a second trip anyway, so we don't need to get any more than that for now. We need to look into those drones that I think I can now make. So I'm fairly sure I can make them. I'm amazed I actually got that in 30 for each. I thought I would have like gotten one extra or something. Oh, no, that was fine. An argument could be made that it's worth making a silo. That'd be a very reasonable argument as well. Because as it is, I'm just selling these plorts as I get. I don't ever save these up. I really should be saving them up. For now though, quickly check on the guys in here. You all woken up yet? You look like you have. Brilliant. Okay, phosphor plort. To you. There you go. I think that's all the phosphorus we need. We do need to feed that guy, but he eats literally anything. So that's nice and easy to do. These guys... Guys, I'll take all of those for now. And there should be one last fat. There we go. Yeah, just quickly find like some spare hens or something. I'll keep the ringtails going and populating. And yeah, we've definitely got spares. Like, feed these guys over here. Also, you can grab some of the spare roosters. I think there's also an elder rooster. But for now, that doesn't matter. Just sell these. Boom plorts are going for a good amount. I think fire's currently doing pretty well. You've also volunteered as you've escaped. You too. Poor guys. They just want to live their life and they're being fed to the ringtail. He eats anything. So he will happily munch on those. If he can catch them, he seems quite bad at it. There we go. He has made a ringtail plort. One of them has eaten it. We now have enough. They are trying to eat quite a lot, seemingly. So this might actually breed quicker than I thought it would. Can we just kind of keep eating? How hungry were they? That one guy's eating so many chickens. Is it because they think we're being stealthy and like stealing the chickens or something? Like they just want to go over there. I don't think so. There we go. We've got our lovely cave of phosphor slime and explosive bat people. How much are ringtail things actually going for? Anyway. The plorts is what I'm thinking. Speaking of plorts, we did have a handful in here to grab. Just the 3. No, there's a 4th one. You okay, plorts? Sell for a decent amount. So there we are. Ringtail, is that it? 33. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, quickly check down here. We need to see how we make a drone. Where is that going to be? Is it warp tech? Doubt it. Utilities? Maybe. Utilities. Quantum drone station. No idea how you make it yet. Diamonds? Yes, I can do that. That's it. Don't know how you make a distributor. Snowball machine? Honestly, sounds quite fun. But, we don't think we really need that, do we? Various flags. Again, we don't need. A cannon? Fun. This, potentially useful. This. Yeah, I've seen this, I think, in passing before. You should put something in and it shoots it out in whichever direction it's facing. This, I would love to get. Consumes less energy. That'd be nice. Also like these dash boots, but we'll need to hold off on that. Tank booster, I can afford. I think I do that now. There we are. I do want one of those. We need more deep brain. That's honestly quite easy. Don't know how you get this one. We're missing one type of thing. Silky sand, I think we've seen. Might be able to get that one for an extra attack. Can also get a heart module. I may as well. You know, I may as well. I think for now, that does it for utilities and warp tech stuff. I'd like to do this. This seems useful. To be able to travel straight into Ember Valley. That is very handy. Also, these warp depots, I'm assuming could be of use. I don't know what use. Yeah, for now, it seems I cannot get my drones, so we'll hold off. We'll hold off. We'll get them eventually. But yeah, doing pretty well. Got a decent chunk of money. Enough that I could afford to get a new area like over there, if I wanted. But nah, I'm good for now. I think I'd rather invest my money I currently have into just other stuff for the farm. Maybe some upgrades. Yeah, this game is lovely. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope everyone's enjoying watching as well. That's all for now though, and I will hopefully see you about. Bye for now.